Previously on Roll Game Roleplay.
All right. I'm going to pull on my gloves and I'm going to try to take some pictures of the address book.
Smart. You turn it to this week or this month, and you see there are some letters written on 4 of the days of the week. On Friday, it says SMT.
I think we've got 3 alarms. I think we have 2 knocks and 2 alarms going off at this point.
Yeah, we just need to get the fuck out of here.
We need to get out of here.
The store's doing bad, and they're gonna be doing much worse if we take what was in that safe. But we can talk about this later.
3 of you will run out of the shop. You are certain that you hear the sirens of the police coming in this direction. You're not sure which direction it's coming from.
We fucked up. We gotta go.
I think we should go to the park. We need to be not where we live, but surrounded by other people who look just as suspicious as us.
X'Stasha, I think that it might not have been the best idea to leave those 2 to their own devices.
Even though we're the 2 that started the agency.
I totally think that we should be at the house and we should be doing our job because we don't want to upset Daddy Lin Spectre.
We were hired for a reason. We got a job to do.
It seems that the backyard seems very safe. Maybe we can just go through the back door.
Unfortunately, the door is locked.
All right. Well, listen. I know a guy down the street that can jimmy this lock for us. So that way nobody has to know we were even here.
That sounds super good.
I'll give you that. Rux, did you do the check? Whenever you're looking for a key, always look under the mat and the potted plants.
Well, anyway, thank you, Robert, for helping us find this mysterious key so that we could get into this house. You're totally so vibe. Anyway, could you just leave? Okay.
Bye, Bobby.
Bobby will wave and then walk back to his house.
I think that we should just totally go ahead and check the basement now.
All right. Well, sounds like a plan.
X'Stasha's metallic eye, it glows a bright pink. I just wanted to let you know that totally there is a door here.
Let me solve this for you, I guess. And Rux's claws come out.
Welcome to Roll Gay Roleplay, a real gay, real play D&D podcast. I'm Chris the DM, and like Captain America, I also enjoy Super Soldier Serum.
I don't, okay.
Gross one, right?
God.
Hi, my name is Katie, and I know that men will never live up to the male body standard as drawn in comics, but come on, men, where are your extra 6 ribs and 18 body muscles and...
Where are your 12-pack abs?
Where are your 12-pack abs?
My name is Brandon. I play Bae, and I do not like a man in uniform. A cab.
My name is Tisha, and I've only ever dated men in uniform. Gross. That's why I'm a lesbian.
Yikes.
When I was dating, in quotation marks, yeah.
I use uniform loosely. Typically, they were paramedics or in the military.
Yeah, I had the military.
Yeah, I'm Jonathan, and I've had sex with a man in uniform.
While he was in uniform?
It was not while he was in uniform. I just knew that he was what are they called? A cop. Yeah, I knew that he was one of those people.
Mm.
I mean, I was young and dumb.
Desperate times.
You know, and right, and
don't tell his wife.
No, I don't think he was married, but he did present himself as like, I don't do this often, all that.
Okay. We all know what the military's about.
It was like, right, but I was just, he was bottoming, and I was just like, oh, girl, okay, yeah, you don't do this
It's
often.
weird that you're so loose down there.
Open
But
upstairs.
It's like, God, I could put my foot in here, huh?
8 containers of Metamucil on the counter.
Katie, you're not supposed to know our secrets.
Right? I was like,
We call it pure now. It's not.
Speaking of secrets, that's kind of close. I tried. But we have a question, and our question this week is, what is your favorite cryptid? Actually, this one was sent to us by, I think, Rhea on our Discord. We have a question submission channel on our Discord where you can help us pick out these questions, because sometimes we don't have them.
we're too disoriented to come up with a question is basically what that means. Please come up with questions for us, because we start talking about it and then we get sidetracked. All of a sudden we're playing a video game. I don't know.
And then we quit before we started the game.
We've been hanging out all morning. Oh, this is gonna be a fun episode.
I am a lost duckling, and I do not know what a cryptid is. I cannot find my way home.
It's like a Mothman.
Yeti, Bigfoot.
Or Bigfoot.
Yeah.
Loch Ness Monster.
Oh!
Yeah.
It's like rumored creatures of the night.
What did
et
I
cetera, et
tell you
cetera.
all when I suggested this question? I was like, Jonathan's gonna be like, I don't know. This is some white people shit. Did I not say that?
That is true.
No,
You did.
No. Okay. You're like 50% right. I don't know, but not. This is. Have you, baby? The church. Black people are super superstitious.
Yeah, that is very
Listen.
fair. And a lot of cryptids are from cultures.
Believing a whole man just rose up from the ground on the third day, girl. Anyway, so Jesus, that's my favorite cryptid.
Literally. Comes back from the dead.
Yeah,
Oh no.
turn water into wine, but baby, where's mine? Oh, that rhymed. I'm basically a poet.
You could be a Christian rapper.
Oh my God, yes. Okay, I was about to say something, but I was like, we've already gone down this rabbit hole. Let's not. But yeah, I think my favorite cryptid is only because I played the video game back when I was a kid, but it was called the Jersey Devil.
Oh my God.
Yes.
Okay, sorry.
Yes.
That was gonna be mine too.
That's mine too.
Fuck.
Jersey Devil, the cryptid for gays.
I just imagine they're doing gym tan laundry. And...
Evidently.
But yeah, it was really cool. So yeah, mine is the Jersey Devil. I don't know anything about it, but I mean, I guess it can't be that bad since there was a whole video game about
I
it.
think it's just Teresa Caputo with a large wig and wings.
Oh my God, stop. Who's next?
I'll go next. Mine's Jersey Devil. Just because I imagine they're wearing like a football jersey and they talk with a Long Island accent. Constantly hanging out on the beach for spring break.
Yeah.
What We Do in the Shadows did their most recent season had the Jersey Devil in it, and it was basically that. I think they distracted it with the playing of like Small Town Girl.
Journey.
Hang on. Yes, they played Journey, and it like distracted the Jersey Devil enough that they could kick it in the balls and kill it.
Nice.
Great show, great cryptid.
Great show.
Yep.
Okay, let me go next. Mine's also the Jersey Devil. I feel like it's the most well accounted cryptid. And maybe it's just because of where I'm from, and it's probably the closest cryptid I have to me. There's just so many good podcasts talking about Mothman or Jersey Devil, and the accounts really seem to line up. I think that's my most believable one, and that's why it's my favorite. I think it's really cool. Plus everything that Jonathan and Brandon said.
Everyone's always so horny for Mothman. I feel weird picking them.
My favorite is Mothman,
Okay.
exclusively because people are so weird and horny about this stupid weird little bug. My favorite thing is how horny the Mothman statue is. Like, what sculptor sat down and was like, "Oh yes, I feel so created to just this intricately sculpted 12-pack bulge." You know what I mean? Like,
Well, now I have to Google it.
I'm literally doing that now because I've never seen
A
it.
Mothman
Oh my
sculpture?
god.
Oh my god. For what?
Sexy Mothman. I mean, you know what? People, do yourself a favor.
Yeah, you're.
Oh,
Google
wow.
Mothman
That's.
statue.
Mothman is daddy.
That guy's jacked.
Yeah.
Maddie
Maddie.
Morphosis. It's got a lot of chest hair too. What a weird statue.
It's got a long
Right?
it's got a long butt though.
Where are you finding pictures of the butt?
I don't know. I just googled Mothman statue and it's the second picture.
Yeah, you can. Mothman statue back was the second thing on my list. Sculpted rear end.
Oh wow, it has a
It's
whole
on
crack.
TripAdvisor. Sculpted
Yeah.
rear end.
Someone gave this thing an ass.
Yeah.
Someone like
lovingly.
my thing is
It
that
is a nice
whoever
butt.
did this was like clearly a monster fucker.
Yeah, I don't think that's how wings work. They just spread perfectly down the back to show the ass.
Like, go off this. I don't think it's appropriate for you to display your kink in public like this, but if you whatever, go off.
Yeah, this is a crime.
It highlights it does highlight the ass cheek, the ass crack.
Right?
I mean, it's got some cake.
Anyways, so that's why I love the Mothman. It's just because people get so horny about a bug.
I guess I'm last. The only cryptid I knew before this conversation was the chupacabra, and so that was my choice. But now I feel like I have to go Jersey Devil because y'all made a good point. But the chupacabra, I remember I was in a new place and I was like walking around with some new friends and I was like, "What is that smell?" And it smelled like sulfur. And they were like, "Oh shit, it's the chupacabra. We should turn around and go a different way."
Wow.
And that was my first, I was like, "What the fuck is that? A chupacabra?"
Yeah, otherwise it'll suck you like a goat.
Oh.
Isn't that what it's like?
how
Goat
would a
sucker is what
goat-
it translates to.
Yeah. Yeah. Chupa suck.
Awful.
Chupa mis huevos. I heard that a lot
Okay.
when I was walking around. It's a thing that people say.
Wow.
Do we have a mature tag on this podcast?
Oh, we do.
Great.
Oh, we do.
I said suck my eggs. It's not like I said anything nasty.
We've definitely said worse.
People eat eggs all the time. That's nasty.
Okay.
Speaking of nasty, do we have a podcast
Yes.
to record?
That'll work into this, sure. Yeah, we've got to finish a case. So yeah, does anyone remember what happened last time? I will take the silence to mean that you do not remember what happened. So let me refresh your memory. Bae and Lin Spectre broke into the French 80s smoke shop, found some drugs and money and a date book with a code on it, and then had to run to the park to avoid the police because they set off so many alarms. Rux and X'Stasha have entered the Wasabi household and have made their way to the basement, where they found a hidden door by Rux scratching the hell out of the drywall trying to open it. X'Stasha started mending the wall while they both fought for the last word at the end of the last episode, and we're going to start right there with Rux and X'Stasha bickering away.
I hate this duo.
It's not like we're more competent. We blew things up and produced the two loudest sounds known to man.
And then we got out with the book. It's fun.
I'm sorry, but I'm loving this duo. So you said I should go into this door, or should I go make you some tea or something?
Yeah. No, you should definitely go explore what you just opened. Well, and I'm just going to stay back and just kind of do a little bit of damage
All right.
control.
I got this.
So, I say damage control,
Okay.
but you're not a bad person, okay? I'm not mad at you. This does not reflect on your character.
Okay, that sounds good. All right.
Mhm. Okay, yeah. The tears in the wall do not parallel the tears in my heart and what you
Okay,
just did right now.
that's a good thing.
Okay.
I think. Yeah.
Oh, yes, it does.
I'm
I
just
think
gonna
at this
go.
point-
So,
I'm just gonna
if
go.
you just-
Okay. Okay. Yep.
Okay,
that's-
you're just going to go inside and go
Yep.
search?
Okay.
Okay, so
I got it.
You have.
think.
Okay.
All right.
Okay. Okay.
I think a
Okay.
text pops up on Rux's phone from Lin that says, "Hey, if you do anything stupid, it's definitely a reflection on you and it's coming out of your paycheck."
Oh, jeez.
No way related to what I currently have done whatsoever.
Well,
But you don't do anything stupid.
good thing
just
I
hiding at
got
the park.
X'Stasha here with me. She's gonna fix all my mistakes. All right. I'm going forward. I'm walking down this weird hallway through this door.
Okay. You go through the door, and there is just another room on the other side. This is an unfinished room, just concrete slab floor. There is a single desk on there with a pretty fancy computer screen, one of those all-in-one type things. All the mechanics are inside the screen. And a glass keyboard and mouse on the desk. And then you see a bunch of boxes piled up into one corner. Like boxes, suitcases, just like, junk stuff over in one corner.
Man. Well, I probably shouldn't touch this computer screen with my fat claws. I just made a mess in there earlier.
You should touch the computer screen.
Oh, I guess you can hear me. You're not too far away, X'Stasha. Hey, there's a
Nothing.
computer screen here. And there's also it's a glass.
Okay.
It's a glass mouse.
Oh, that's very interesting. So what you should do is maybe check to see if there's like any little traps or little trappies or like anything that's going to be like totally not biblical for us in our
Okay.
current situation before you touch anything, and then like retract those little clawsies, girly, and then maybe check to see if we can look into the computer to like make sure like there's like nothing like anything in there that could like possibly, I don't know, like help our case or whatever.
Got
It's like
it.
no big deal or whatever. So like, okay. Anyway, I'm gonna go back to fixing the wall, but please think out loud. Say
Oh.
everything that you're thinking, just say it out loud
Okay.
so that I can
Sounds
just like
a
help you
plan.
with it.
All
Okay.
right, I'm gonna do
Okay.
I'm gonna do a
'Cause we're
secular
a
check
team.
right now on this whole room, just to make sure that it
Secular.
is biblical. I'm checking to see if there's anything secular. Right. All right. What's a secular check?
You're the one that made it up.
You
All right.
said
I'm gonna
it.
do investigation or perception on this room.
So much.
Yeah, go ahead. Perception's fine. Or investigation. What are you actually looking for? What are you trying to do?
I am trying to see if there is anything in this room that has like a password for the computer, or if there is anything like in a drawer underneath something,
Cool.
or anything that's not biblical.
I mean, if you walk up, this isn't going to take a roll. If you walk up and jiggle the glass mouse,
Mhm.
the screen will pop up and say Face ID required.
Hey, X'Stasha. This thing says a face ID is required. I don't think it's looking for my ugly mug.
Oh my god, like that's like I just self-deprecation is totally not biblical in this year that we're in right now. So let's just shy away from that. Let's stay biblical in these times, okay?
I think it's just a saying. I'm gorgeous. Have you seen me?
Oh my god, we love a they them. That's just really in tune who they are truly. So I'm very proud of you. But also, yeah, so we should totally figure out some way to get a face recognition going on. And then I think about it and I say, did I see any pictures of him upstairs, Tommy Wasabi?
That's brilliant. You remember there was some portraits on the wall. Yeah. There's at least somewhere that you can remember seeing a face.
All right. Yeah, I imagine I'm like about 3 minutes in. So I say, hey, I'm going to go grab just stay away from the computer until I get back. But I'm going to go get like a little picture of Tommy from upstairs and just like put his little picture up to the computer. And then like, we'll figure it out from there. So I bound upstairs, go grab a...
Okay, before you go, maybe get one of everybody who lives in this house. We don't know it's necessarily Tommy's.
Oh my gosh, that was such a biblical idea. I'm so proud of us. Look at us go. We're team Bae-Lin you out or whatever. Like so crazy. Anyway, I'm gonna go upstairs and I'm gonna grab those little pictures and then I'll meet you downstairs and then we'll just go from there, okay?
I guess I'll just stay here. Do you want me to look through these boxes or anything?
You probably should, but just like stay out of the way of the computer because we don't know what happens if like maybe it catches your butt or something. Even though your butt is like perfect or whatever, we just don't want it to like mess with the computer, and then everything just ends up like totally not biblical or whatever. So anyway, and I'm gonna run upstairs.
Okay, why don't you both roll investigation then?
Okay.
Rux for the boxes and X'Stasha for the pictures.
X'Stasha rolled an 18.
Rux got a 7.
Okay. Rux, you're doing a great job moving these boxes, and they all moved successfully. You can pick them up and put them all down. They all seem pretty light. You're so strong.
Also, while I'm going upstairs and like just searching for pictures, I still have see invisibility. So do I see anything else besides pictures?
No, I mean, it's mostly, you see that there's, so as you walk upstairs, the pictures that you're seeing are a lot of 2 different kids. The whole downstairs is just kids. It's all kids because, parents love their kids and whatever. I didn't mean to say it like that. But as you go upstairs towards the bedrooms, that's when you're seeing that there are family portraits on the wall. You see Tommy hugging his 2 kids. Oh, they're at the beach. They love to travel together. And then you come across a picture of everyone in the family, all 4 people. However, you don't see Pamela in the picture. You see Tommy standing next to another man with the 2 girls.
Yeah, so I take all of that. I take every single portrait that I see. And
Okay.
I'm going to bring it down to Rux. And I say, sir, wow. Rux, I just want to let you know that I think that our friend Tommy Wasabi, and then I put my hand on my forehead and I just show Rux the picture.
All right, and which picture are you showing her?
The one with Tommy Wasabi and another man.
Oh, okay. Is that his son or brother or something?
I don't think so.
Oh my god, are you 2 brothers?
It was really funny.
I can't believe you just did that.
You're the worst.
It was very
I
funny.
don't, Rux, I don't think that, oh my god.
So you think these 2 are a couple? Well, what's that?
Yes.
What was that person in the bailing you out detective agency? Who was that?
I don't know, but something's definitely amiss here, and we need to figure it out soon and then skedaddle out of this bad boy so that we don't get in the middle of this, because it's a tangled web of lies, and I'm just beside myself with grief because how could you cheat on someone? Like, that's just like the worst thing that you can.
Okay? Are you thinking that maybe this lady is that came into the detective agency is pulling one of those she wants to be with Tommy but Tommy's married to somebody else kind of thing? Or what are you thinking?
I just think that we can't make accusations until we know the biblical facts.
Well, I mean, maybe we should have asked Tommy.
I think we should open this computer.
Oh, okay. Invade their privacy instead. On it. And Rux grabs the picture and puts it in front of the computer.
Great. That does work, because the computer can't tell the difference between a picture and a person. Great. So as the computer wakes up, signs onto a home screen, you see Tommy Wasabi and his lovely husband. They're just foreheads touching, both their eyes closed. Cute black and white picture. There's 2 screens that are open currently. One of them is an email, and one of them is a timed out bank site. It's like, you've been signed off due to inactivity.
I immediately look through the emails.
Cool. The one that sticks out to you the most? Oh, I guess that should be an investigation roll, shouldn't it? Go ahead.
Investigation. That is a 21.
Oof.
Nice.
Then, you can see that he gets a lot of CBD spam emails. That's a common one for Tommy. But you also see an email that's got an encrypted return address, and it says to Blowfish. And the highlights of this email are payments going to usual account. There's days of the week, There's supplies to deliver, and the supplies are clearly lists of drugs, similar to, well, I guess I can't say similar to things you saw in the safe. You didn't see them. There's a list of psychedelics and pills on this list, days of the week, and then names of different nightclubs throughout Soul Quest City. And it is said, these instructions are sent from, quote, the submarine.
They're sent from the submarine?
Yes.
In the search bar of the email, I immediately type in submarine. And does it pull up a list of emails sent by that person?
This is the only one in the inbox.
Okay. Okay. And then I look at the list of drugs, and I'm going to take up my phone, take a picture of that for sure, and the days of the week. And what day are we on today?
Today is Friday.
Friday. So I'm going to take a picture of that and say, for Friday, what nightclub is he going to be at?
He would be at the nightclub Shiver Me Timbers.
Scissor me timbers. Scissor.
Scissor.
Okay.
Timbers.
Scissor Me
So,
Timbers. Okay.
Did it specify a time?
No.
No, it just says he's going to be at Shiver Me Timbers. Okay. I'm going to send the picture and a text message to the entire group chat. So that's Bae, Lin, and Rux, telling them exactly what I have, and that there's a nightclub, and that Tommy Wasabi is a homo. That Pamela might, and I say that Pamela seems real, like not biblical. And then I say next steps, question mark, question mark, question mark.
Hey, X'Stasha, not to jump on your thunder or anything, but when I accidentally delete emails often, so I have to check the deleted box, and it stays in there for at least 30 days. You want to check that box?
Oh my gosh, Rux, you're like totally on the ball today. Someone must have had their kibble.
My fat fingers, they always hit the wrong button.
And it's okay because we love your fat fingers. Proud of you. So I'm definitely, and then I go to I check the trash can, the discard pile. Do I see anything?
Yeah, actually you do. You see one from a few weeks back. A similar email with, it still says payments to usual account, days of the week supplies. The nightclubs switch on days, so it seems that there's some type of rotation to the schedule. Still signed to the submarine. This one has a little note that says, keep up the good work and we'll keep giving you more jobs.
Okay, and then I take a picture of that, send it to the group as well. I think the last thing I want to do on this, the last thing that I want to do on this computer is look at the timeout screen of the bank.
Okay.
Maybe I don't know, hit the refresh button or something, and see if that, like, maybe it triggers something, and then I can see the bank statements or something.
Yeah, if you hit refresh, it will take you to a login screen. This is, of course, for the bank HOMO.
Okay.
BMO. HOMO.
And I check to see, like,
I want that bank.
So, like, sometimes I see if there's, like, an autofill. Is there an autofill in there?
There is for the email address, but not for the password, unfortunately.
Can we get some background for HOMO? Can we, like, what's their motto? Come make a deposit. What does HOMO stand for?
Home of money orders. Home of money ordinances.
It's pretty good.
Great.
It stands for homosexuals, homosexuals, momosexual.
Homosexuals again. Yeah.
Homosexual Order of Most
Organization. Homosexual organizational money organization.
Hands off my orifice.
Oh, that's a terrible name for a bank.
Really terrible name.
It makes no sense at all.
No. But you put bank at the end, and then it's...
That's the names. That's the last names of those guys who started the bank.
Yep, that's
Put
what
some
it is.
respect on those names.
You know, Sir Orifice.
I'm so sorry.
Mr. Orifice to you.
Well, if you missed their orifice, I think you're doing it wrong.
So, we need to figure out the code for this, like, this email, right? I mean, this, like, login. So, do you have...
I mean, I kind of checked those boxes. They're pretty light. So I don't know if there's any passwords in there.
Oh.
But we need to check their bank. I mean...
Well, if it's large sums of money, this could lead us to another bigger like an even bigger case, and then we could like really get our names out there. As a matter of fact, I'm taking a pre-picture for Tentacle in front of the computer for after, so that after we solve this, I can show that like we're bailing you out agency and we get the job done no matter the cost. So I pull Rux's face in close to mine, so we're like cheek to cheek, and then I put up a peace sign, and then I take a picture in front of their computer.
And Rux is giving the grimace emoji face.
Great. While you're trying to figure out this password, do Lin Spectre and Bae have any opinion on what to do next now that you know all this extra information?
Yeah. One, do you think we, Bae and Lin, have time to go to the club before whatever's supposed to happen happens? Because Lin immediately recognizes the SMT, and the code is Shiver Me Timbers.
Yes. I'd say that you can make your way back down by light rail. You might be catching the tail end of whatever is going on. You're not really sure when Tommy's going to be home. It is getting later at night. It is already dark out, so... But you can give it a shot. There's no point in not going there if you have a lead.
Right? Also, don't people who do drugs do them, like, later in the night, i.e. earlier in the morning?
I don't know, Katie, do they?
Girl, it's the 27th century. We don't know.
We do drugs all the time.
Everyone's like, it's responsible to go to bed at 8:30 p.m.
And do your drugs right before that.
Do your drugs before you go to bed.
Brush your teeth, do your drugs.
Okay, so I will send, but I don't know what they should do while they're there. Do you have any opinions?
Bae has Wii Shop music in their head right now. There's nothing going on.
Lin really wants a cigarette. He wishes you could smoke on the train. His grandpa told him about a time that you could do that.
I will say that y'all get another text message from X'Stasha, and it is a picture of a login screen for a bank. And I say, underneath it, it says, like, skull and crossbones 3 times. Like, totally can't find out the password. Y'all got any leads? And that's what the text says.
Can I do, like, a memory check or something? Like, was there anything that I would have seen in the notebooks where we were? At Tommy's shop, in the back office, in the safe, that could have indicated a password or the guy's name. Because Tommy's smart, but he seems like the kind of guy that uses the same password for everything.
Did we hear an account password for the gym thing?
I don't know.
We might have walked away before that.
You learned a lot from where you were at, but you're not going to have an exact password written anywhere. Not in, like, the pictures that you've taken or what you saw.
Okay. The only other thing I could suggest is you use your skill to hack it. But that takes 10 minutes. If it'll take us less than 10 minutes to get to the club, we could potentially cut him off before he comes home. But it's really weird that Pamela gave us this job and isn't
The wife.
like, I think she's either competing business or... Sorry. I will text back. We're going to club. I know the name. Thank you for code key. You should hack computer. I will try to distract Tommy, cute husband.
Okay. So Chris, I know that I don't think I can hack the computer. But that's not what my power is.
You can access memory.
Yeah.
I think we can kind of manipulate this to, if you can somehow connect yourself to the computer, you can access the computer's memory.
Yeah, that's perfect. Okay. Yeah, I say...
Do you have a USB port?
It's literally in my braid, in my hair.
Oh, Avatar style.
Yes.
Very Avatar, very the mother tree or whatever it's called. To Shibalba. I say, oh my god, Rex, I like totally need your help. So I grab my undo the bow and a connector with like several different type of connecting types on it pops out of my hair. It's like a Swiss knife with like all the different gadgets and gizmos.
Multi-purpose, love it.
I say,
It's like one of those really old car chargers that had like 12 different kinds of photos.
I say, Rux, I'm gonna need your help. We're gonna have to figure out which one of these is gonna fit in there so that I can just go ahead and like get this going. So we're both gonna be like fidgeting with it. How long will it take us?
I'm going to make it take the full 10 minutes, and you guys are going to sit there in that house and wait for that to happen.
Okay, yeah. So great. We're gonna sit in the house. Ooh, shit.
Do you want me to, is there anything, can I go try to fix the door or something while you try to put these in upside down and stuff? I keep trying and putting it in the wrong way. Maybe I can fix the door. I don't know if is it done? Did you fix it?
I think it's like halfway or whatever, but like here. And then I run over to the door real fast before we start. And I say, you keep your phone on you or like whatever. It'd be totally biblical if we don't get caught. So go upstairs, keep watch or whatever. If worse comes to worse, be the best distraction that I know you can be.
Oh, okay.
I'm going to do the dirty work. Yeah.
So what I'll do is I'll go outside. I'll shut all the doors. Like we never were here, and I'll stand out on the front porch. Maybe. Yeah. And try to keep ears open to see if somebody comes around the back. Which way, Chris, which way does it look like people come in and out of this house?
I think you'd assume the front door.
I'll go around the front, and I guess watch.
Okay.
Maybe I can try to put some bells or something towards the back door, but I can't stop anybody if they're coming in the back.
Oh, that's like totally awesome of you. Thank you so much. And just to like let you know, remember that Pamela said that like we don't need to be seen or whatever. So like just be as like clandestine or whatever like as possible so that like you don't get like caught or whatever, because like it just like really go against the mission or whatever. So if you just like please don't do that, because it's just like really embarrassing.
Yeah. I have this vest in my backpack that's like I sell internet. Try to get him to switch or something.
That sounds totally biblical. Thank you so much. So I'm gonna get to work. Okay, you just go upstairs. You're going upstairs,
Okay.
right? Okay.
All right.
All right. Thank you so much. Okay.
All
So,
right,
bye.
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 Bye. All right, bye.
Okay, you're leaving.
Okay.
Thank you. Okay, I'm working.
I'm
working.
literally up the
So if you
stairs
could just
now.
okay.
I'm
Bye. Bye.
I'm like already out the door.
You're doing great.
Okay, thanks.
Okay. So
Then Rux is outside or looking outside, keeping watch. X'Stasha's got a lot of work to do, repairing the wall. That's going to be a few minutes, and then accessing the memory is a full shutdown for 10 minutes for you to find everything. And while that's happening, we're going to follow Lin Spectre and B.A.E on the light rail over to Scissor Me Timbers. And as I said, it's later at night on a Friday. Club's bumping. But what are you going to do to prepare to go to the club on a Friday night?
I mean, we're on the train, so
Is there?
we are fresh from
That's true.
basement explosion, being splatted, hot, sweaty, just showing up, looking for Tommy.
Great.
And drugs.
And you're
Looking for drugs to find Tommy.
And you're going to a club called Scissor Me Timbers. What kind of club do you think this is going to be?
I feel like Lin is just the type of creepy. Be like, hey, pretty ladies.
oh my god, ew.
Bae's climbing on top of Lin's head to kind of be like a cool hat, like a hipster.
There we go. I like it becoming a disguise. Well then, yeah, you see that there's a nightclub, Scissor Me Timbers. The windows are all darkened. There are people that are waiting outside behind a gate, and there's a couple of bouncers up at the front. What would you like to do with that?
Oh, wait, hang on a second. Bae is melting down Lin's head and kind of looks like a long Party City wig. Like, this tinsely.
Oh no.
So right now, Lin has long, some might say, feminine hair.
Fuck.
In the grossest way.
What are you doing? This is disgusting.
I'm getting us into the club.
You don't think I'm club appropriate right now?
It's ladies' night. It's always ladies' night.
I mean, can an alcoholic drink in peace wherever he wants?
Our drag name is Lin Baby.
Okay. And Lin puts a little swagger in his walk. Oh, and he takes off his top shirt, so he's just wearing his little wife beater.
Great.
A-frame kitty.
Oh, that's right. Sorry, an A-frame
Just wearing
shirt.
his little domestic violence around.
His little domestic violence. His little undershirt.
Great. Okay, great. Are you just like walking up to the bouncer, just expecting to get right in?
I mean, I'm gonna wait in line.
Okay.
Sort of. I'm gonna cut halfway in. Hey, ladies, want a cigarette?
There's a couple sticking out of Bae.
There you go. Oh, let's just smoke together and wait in this line together.
All right. Out after the while, people seem. Could you just roll me a charisma check?
Yeah, for sure.
Can I give an assist?
Yeah. Sure.
Really? I mean, I got a 17.
Okay.
I think you can get advantage because I'm helping you out.
Yeah.
Okay, it's a 17 or a 9.
Okay.
Okay.
People were, confused at first, a little hard to warm up, but they've appreciated your gooey cigarette offers, and your style. It's a little different.
Oh, yeah. All right, so we get up to the bouncer, and I've got cash.
Oh, okay.
Is cash a thing in this world?
There is gold. Most people use credits, but there's some cash exchange.
Enough to be like, I know you may have questions, but I want into this bar.
Okay. Why don't you roll persuasion with advantage then?
Okay. Oh, God, a fucking nat 1. And then a 10.
Ugh.
So, really not. It's a gum wrapper. I try to slip him a gum wrapper.
Great. The bouncer holds out her hand to take what you're giving her, looks at it and grabs your hand and pulls you back. And she says, I think you're missing something.
Tits? Don't you mean 2? Did I mean I'm missing 2 things? No. I just want to have fun with my friends. And I waved to the ladies in the line. Because I gave them a cigarette with my cigarette.
Oh my gosh. Yeah, one of them waves back to you. The bouncer will look over and say, look, 20 credits, you can go in.
I think that's a fair deal. Do I have enough?
How many credits do we have?
I have 15 in my inventory.
Well, who pocketed whatever Pamela gave y'all?
Oh, it was the X'Stasha, I am assuming.
I think so too.
How about $15 and what's left of my highlighter yellow cigarette poppers? Those are rare.
All right, deal. She takes that and lets you go, and you are now into the club. As expected, it is ladies' night every night in this club. Of course it is. What exactly are you looking for in this club?
Tommy, people going into groups into the bathroom, obvious drug activity. I'm assuming Lin knows what he's looking for. Anyone look like they are obviously intoxicated on something other than alcohol or whatever they are serving at this bar. That kind of thing.
Great. Roll perception, both you and Bae. We can get you some info.
Not one.
Oof.
I am delighted to be in this place.
I got a 13.
Okay. That's at least something.
I'm enjoying the atmosphere as well.
I'd imagine the base hits the goo a little different.
Oh.
My wig is shaking too much. I can't see a lot.
Bae has no idea what's going on. Everything is shaking.
Yeah, my whole body's vibrating. Like that goo that's in that speaker thing.
Yes.
Oh.
Just on Lin's head. But Lin, you can look around and see that there's definitely some people that are partying a little harder tonight than others. Some people really feeling it on the dance floor or just passed out in some booths.
Anything suspicious around the bathrooms? That's premium drug spot.
I mean, I think it's always fair to assume that there's something going on in the bathrooms. I don't even think you would need to roll for that to know that bathrooms just are drug areas.
Yes.
And your roll wasn't great, but we're just going to make this a little easier on you. As you look over at the bar, the bartender passes a girl a drink, and along with the drink is a little bag next to it on a napkin. And she lifts up her phone to give him the credits and moves on.
I try to take a picture of the bartender.
Great. I think you can take a picture of the bartender.
Like I'm trying to take a selfie. It's just a really bad selfie.
Oh.
that happens to take a picture of his face.
Okay. I think that's fine.
Okay.
But you don't see Tommy. Neither of you see Tommy at all.
Okay. How do you want to play this, my good friend? My partner in non-crime. I'm talking to you, Wig.
What does this potion of detect thoughts do?
Ooh.
Interesting. My thoughts?
Maybe. I'm pretty close to your head. I could probably already detect your thoughts.
Yeah. I mean, I've got no more money, so I can't go buy drugs.
No, but we can pretend like you have money.
We can pretend to have money for drugs, yes.
So we saw someone paying for illicit substances?
Mm-hmm. Passed over to them with a glove drink.
Get me over there and I'll do the talking.
Okay. Don't you think it'll be weird if my voice is coming from my head?
Just try to move your mouth at the same time as me.
Our classic ventriloquism act, of course. All right, I'm going to sashay over to the bar.
Okay.
And I'm going to pop my mouth open.
What do you want? What can I get you?
We have a shipment delivery from you know who.
What?
Wait, drugs?
Do you want some? Just, what do you want? You gotta order a drink and I can get you whatever else you want.
How do I know where you get the good stuff from? How do I...
Are you a top shelf type of person? Is that what you're saying?
Well, I'm not gonna pay top shelf if I'm getting bottom shelf goods.
Okay, look out on that dance floor. These ladies are having a good time.
Yeah, I've seen a lot of bachelorette parties that don't have standards.
Okay, that's actually really fair. You some type of narc? What was with the questions?
Well, I'm just looking for a brand name.
Brand name.
Lynn's trying his best to keep up.
Roll performance for me.
Me?
Yeah, roll performance to see how your mouth, how your lip syncing is.
9.
Oof.
Also, I'm going to be honest, Bae doesn't 100% know what kind of information we're trying to get out of this chick.
So why did you offer to talk?
It's all about confidence.
It is.
The bartender's just gonna say, "I don't have a brand name for you." It's really. I feel like I might have taken something. Your mouth is freaking me out. It's not matching. Anyway,
I watch a lot of B-rated movies. How? We were sent here by Tommy?
Oh, you just missed him.
What the did he say where he was going?
Yeah, he was heading home for the night. I didn't know you were. Are you part of his team? I didn't think he was. I thought he was a one-man operation.
Well, he was, but recently there was like a weird break-in at his store, so he's brought on some extra hands.
Oh shit! He didn't say anything when he was here. Fuck. Okay.
Well, you know, you let it leak that your place isn't as secure, and it's not a good look.
Yeah, I mean, he did say that there was something going on. I didn't know what it was. Shit. That's crazy. Yeah, he said he was going home, though.
His husband wasn't with him?
No, I didn't even know he was married, actually. We don't really talk that much.
What about a lady friend?
No, he was mostly just here for business. I mean, we'd hang out and talk, like to drink, but wasn't much of a dancer, that guy. Isn't that much of a dancer.
Uh-oh.
I mean, I don't have any more questions.
I think we gotta go after Tony.
Well, okay, I'm gonna go catch him. Our refrigerator's running.
Catch him?
What door? What door?
Which? What door? What door?
I feel like I'm totally tripping right now. What is going on? Did you need a drink still?
We're gonna go.
Let's try to figure out which way Tommy went.
And I'm at the royal we. It's just me.
Oh man, I think if I sell to you, that's illegal. I don't think I can sell to you anymore. I think you're cut off.
Okay. Thanks.
You're not acting right.
Bye.
Yeah, okay. Do you need a ride? Should I call a cab for you?
No, we don't need a paper trail. We're good.
Okay.
Also, you didn't see us. Tommy hates being
Jerk.
told that we were here.
Oh my gosh.
I mean, me.
I think
Feel like I should have said less to you specifically.
Bae should do a performance check.
Great.
Oh man, I got a 5.
Oh, God.
I feel like that's about right.
Yeah, y'all have been setting off sensors all night.
There's a reason we hired help, okay?
Can I make it a deception check instead?
You've already rolled.
Shit. I know, but I did bad, so I'm trying to weasel my way out.
I think you should retcon. I think that Bae should be allowed to retcon.
I think the bartender is going to just grow even more in suspicion with the way you were acting and the mouth moving thing and the way it's ending. And I think that they're going to turn and pick up the phone and call somebody.
I think we should get the fuck out of here.
Yeah.
Okay, let's go.
I'll leave a good review online. Bye.
So Lin runs out of the nightclub then?
After Tommy? Is there only one door?
I mean, there's a few doors. I think Just Missed Me said that you were a few minutes out, so I don't think you're going to catch him right now. But you know where he's headed at least.
I'm gonna text X'Stasha and Rux. Get out. Tommy's coming home.
That is the perfect way to end the episode.
Excellent.
I thought we would solve it by now. We didn't. That's my writing, so now I know that my cases might be a little bit longer, which is fine.
I think we're also forgetting why. When X'Stasha's like, why are we here? I'm like, yeah, that's a really good question. I cannot remember why one of us had to be at the house.
I think we're looking for evidence of cheating.
Right?
But now we're on like a drug case.
Pamela's the enemy?
We were hired because, quote unquote, his Tommy Wasabi's wife thinks that he's cheating on her, and she wants proof.
But he's very happy with another man.
And also, if that's their house and he just has this picture up of him and another man in their own home, that's not his wife.
Right. I think at this point,
Case closed.
yeah. Well, whenever we decide we need to confront Pamela Wasabi or whatever her name was.
Dionysus.
Yeah, we don't need to solve the drug case. I guess it was just the cheating thing.
He's not cheating on you because he's married.
No, but now there's illegal drugs being like used in our city, and that's like not okay.
Is it?
Is it?
How do we know they're illegal?
It's not, because they straight up said it's illegal.
Yeah, but how do we know it's not illegal just to criminalize a marginalized community because the government is oppressing the people?
What drugs are legal?
I don't have time for your leftist banter. Okay?
Did you just call Brandel a leftist?
Yes.
How dare you?
I mean, at this point, do you feel like the case is solved? Do you know what Tommy Wasabi was doing when claiming to be going to the gym?
Yeah,
he was
selling
selling
drugs.
drugs.
Okay.
And being
Is he
married to a man.
Yeah.
Being married to a man.
So, I mean, at this case, you realize that, yeah, you've got, what was he doing? You know. Is he cheating? Not on Pamela, right?
Oh.
Oh no, is Pamela the other woman?
Is Pamela the sister?
I didn't give anything away with that. Don't worry.
Okay.
Don't think about that too hard.
Ugh.
Those O's
I
are not,
know.
you didn't learn anything from that. Don't
That's
worry.
exactly what you would say if you did,
Did
give something away.
too much.
Great. Read all into it. I guess we'll officially close the case if you can escape before Tommy gets home, and then we'll figure out what to do with Pamela from there. Yeah, we'll find out on the next episode. Thanks for listening. Until then, I'm Chris the DM. You can find me on all social media at Chris Drinks Lemonade.
I'm Tisha. You can find me on Instagram at @Tish _1.
I'm Brandel, and you can find me on Instagram at RollGayRoleplay.
Hi, my name is Katie, and I'm still taking a government-mandated break from social media.
Slay. And hey, I am Jonathan. You can find me on TikTok and Instagram, and I think that's Twitter. I don't anyway. You can find me on social media and do stuff with me if you want to. So,
Thanks for listening, everybody. Bye!
Bye!
An RGRP LLC production. Music by Joe Barsanti.